Hi everyone, my name is Due10012 Assignment and my metric number is 10DKM22F1065. Today, my article with my partner is Karthi, son of Ravitran, to talk about the ugly side of social media. First of all, what do you know about social media? Social media contains websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. Other than that, social media is a platform for people around the world to communicate with each other. The most high social media usage are teenagers. The most popular application that the teenagers usually use are Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok. However, social media use can also negatively affect teens, distracting their sleep and exposing them to bullying, rumor spreading, unrealistic views of other people's life, and peer pressure. The rise might be related to how much social media teens use. Now, I'm going to share with all of you about the recommendations of social media ugly sides. My first recommendation is about don't let the teenagers affect by the social media's bad side. It can affect the teenagers' mental health. Next, teenagers should limit their time on social media. This is because they could easily neglect. Besides that, teenagers' parents should monitor their children's activities in social media to prevent them from social media addiction. After that, the parent should not give their children a smartphone too early. It is because the smartphone will harm their children's health. For example, children can get farsighted. That means their eyes had been damaged by the smartphone screen light, and it will slow down growth. The moral value that I had learned from this topic is brave. The teenagers should be brave to remind their to not neglect with social media. The second moral value is diligence. Teenagers should diligent in managing their time when using social media. The conclusion is we should use social media wisely. Then parents must guard their children from being addicted to social media and doing bad behavior in social media. Other than that, we can conclude that social media have its good side and bad side in total. It is our decision whether we want to do a good attitude in social media.
my name is Karthik. I'm from DKM1C and my metric card number is 10 DKM22F1069 and my partner name is Alfia. So today we're going to speak about the ugly side of social media and how we could be safe from the ugly side of social media. And first of all, we need to know what is social media. But before that, we must know what is social media. Social media is a tool where a user could share their content, and it's also a place where we could make new friends. We are wasting our time. I'll dive into my first point. First of all, we need to have a safe conversation with a stranger on social media. The reason I'm saying this because it will, when we are having a safe conversation with a stranger on social media, we could avoid dangers not only for us but also our family. For an instance, the danger I'm speaking about is when we are talking to the person in social media for a long period of time, eventually without thinking, we would help them. Imagine if they ask for, imagine they say to you, they lost their Instagram password. They ask for a verification code that will come to them, and we need to send back to the person we are talking social media. This could make our phone to be hacked. In that thing, not only our details should be known to the stranger, we will also keep our family members in danger, as I said before, because they would also have their information. They could get your bank details, your identification card details, your daily routine, everything they could get up to date. So, so we must be careful when we are speaking to strangers on social media. Secondly, we must not spread fake information about someone or something in social media. Before we are sending or reposting something on social media, we need to make sure that the information we are reposting is true. Because I'm saying this because the person who is involved in this particular post could be traumatized or even be hurt by this. For an example, he could go on depression. By his post, he could have some anxiety problem. Even he could hurt someone. So always we need to make sure that the post we are reposting is true. Other than that, when we are posting something about some fake information. So my last point over here is we must not believe everything we see in social media. The reason I'm saying this is because there are probably many posts over there are scam posts. For an example, I'm sure that most people would have seen this in their Instagram stories that they are selling iPhone in a very low price, like iPhone 12 Pro Max, just for 400 ringgit. So, if you believe that and you buy that iPhone, it would not work for a long time, and there's a high probability that your phone could be doomed. Or when they're selling that phone, it will be easier to them to access all of the information. So this is the reason I'm saying that we must not believe everything we see in social media. So I would like to give 2 moral values that everyone who is using social media should follow. The first moral value that a person who is using social media need to follow is mutual respect. That is, we need to give respect to every individual person who is using social media. And the second moral value that I would like to share over here is cooperation. We all need to be united in social media. Respectively, from my point of view, I believe that social media is such a great place. It has a lot of benefit. For an instance, we could gain new friends. At the same time, we could also gain a lot of valuable information. Other than that, it could also help us to reach out for something very quickly. So I hope that my 3 points will help you a lot, which is being safe when communicating to strangers in social media. Do not spread fake information, and lastly, do not believe everything you see in social media. Thank you.